time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terence "Bud" Crawford. He can fight both southpaw and orthodox. 5'8" tall with a 74-inch reach. And he'll be facing Shawn Porter. He's 5'7" tall with a 69.7-inch reach.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Shawn "Showtime" Porter, fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA. This welterweight world champion looks to get back on top.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, introducing Showtime, Shawn Porter.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside it's hot. Inside it's roasted.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice counter shot. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Beautiful counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That left counter punch will score. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford, Part 2. Crawford winning by TKO in the 10th round after Porter's dad threw in the towel.
So now when you take your mind out of the game and then obviously step back into it again, you do it with fresh legs, fresh eyes, fresh mindset. Now he knows I've got nothing to lose. I've stepped out of this game before, I'm going to step out again. Terence Crawford's not. So he comes now in with a rookie mentality. I'm going to beat you. I've got to remember. I know what I've got to do.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance without.
Here we go for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Left shot lands. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. Crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
God, I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket is like gold. You cannot get these tickets watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up,
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter punch. Counter right. He just misses with that jab. Nice counter punch. These two were made for each other. Backing up after that heavy shot. How is he still on his feet? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, every touch.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Dominant round there. On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Good counter left hand there. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Obviously, this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. Shawn just got rocked. Shoots. Porter backing up after that heavy shot. And Porter goes down. Like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
There's a counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Quick punch scores. Insane action. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Counter punching. That's a scoring left hand. Oh, that punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Beautiful counter punch. So much firepower here. Good left counter that lands. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. That left scores. Perfect counter shot. Trying to answer back. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... There's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. That punch landed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this with that jab. Great counter right-hand there. He fails to score with that left hook. Insane action. Good counter punching for both these fighters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom, In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Right punch. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because...
There's the bell to start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3, 4-shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that big right hand. Punch, counter punch. And a counter left. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lands with the right counter. Oh, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. We've made it to round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like...
And he is forcing him to take a knee. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Left counter scores. Big right hand just misses. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just gets out of the way of that left hand.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Still swinging with nothing left. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout. On to the 12th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good counter right hand again. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Offensive display, landing that left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.